This is a overview of CountOn for posterity's sake, because we're closing it down, but want to have something that I could show people. So with CountOn, it was a website that allowed you to take advantage of the knowledge of experts that you trust in order to analyze any personal care product. People could create an account, they could select what experts they trusted, and the go-to-market strategy was to work through the experts basically. So Give Me the Good Stuff was one of our early and best experts and sent a lot of traffic our way. You can also search for more experts. There were all sorts of experts. We made it really easy to add new experts. And then you can retain your analyses. So look at like the blue lizard sunscreen. We can take a look at that, what an analysis looks like. Experts could be anything from, this is just straight up OpenAI. When a product is analyzed, it's analyzed at the top level first with this is brand information. This is a feature we never actually launched, but it allowed you to specify what we called interns that would go and do specialized analyses. So this is one that checks whether it's a Trump supporter, the brand is supporting of Trump, or how easy a do-it-yourself option is, if there's any greenwashing. And then down here, this was more of the important stuff that our early customers were most interested in, was taking a look across the different expert sources and understanding what ingredients in a product were potentially problematic. So made it really easy to look at just the high concern, maybe moderate concern. You can organize ingredients by concern level. We can dive in and just look at what is EWG. So EWG is the Environmental Working Group. They're the 800-pound gorilla in the product health and safety space in terms of product ingredients. Made it really easy for our beachhead market was customers, shoppers, experts who wanted to do real deep dive analyses. Where the idea was to move on from there to other customers and then provide much simpler analyses, obviously, because this is like way too much detail for the average person. But for our go-to-market customer, this is exactly what they wanted. So let's see, to analyze a product is pretty straightforward. We could do this Sunbum product. This was, I'll type it in there. You can select which ingredients or which experts you wanted to use, and then down here, these were the agents. So this agent, again, this was a feature we never actually launched, but you would give each intern a task, and then this squirrely bracket brand would get replaced with the actual brand, and then curly bracket category would get replaced by category, this kind of thing. So think of this like the prompt that it got, and then the evaluation guideline was to help it score the thing as red, yellow, or green. And so we got a lot of people wanting to know about, say, acne, and then greenwashing is kind of a fun one. But anyways, we can also turn off some. So just to speed things along, I'll turn off a couple of these, and we'll go ahead and analyze the product. You could also enter things in manual mode if you wanted. So right now, retrieving the page, this is going and there's a remote server that is fetching that web page you gave it and then pulling in the HTML and converting it to Markdown, which is a text format that large language models understand pretty well. Parsing page, a large language model is actually looking at that Markdown and then pulling out the brand, the product title, the category, guessing the category really. It's not using the information on the page for that necessarily. It's inferring the category from the brand and the product title, and also looking for the list of ingredients on that page as well. And then finding product reviews is looking at each of your experts. Some of them only analyze brands, some only analyze ingredients, some do both. So the product reviews is using that large language model to see, do any of your experts have something to say about the brand or the product itself? And then the ingredient analysis is, okay, do any of your experts have something to say specifically about the ingredients in the product? And so it's basically doing a retrieval augmented generation summary for each ingredient for each expert, and then that is what we use to power the final information display. Always a holdout. All right, so there we go. So it pulled got the product and the product image correctly. It got the category, sunscreen, description, all that looks accurate. Trump support's not sure. It would be hard to make this product yourself because of the active ingredients. Greenwashing, yeah, apparently there was a lawsuit settled in Santa Clara County, misleading advertise over reef friendly, even though it wasn't. I kind of want to know that if I was buying this. And then here are the different experts or interns that I picked. So the acne intern was one I made for ingredients. Then the rest of these are experts. I included myself, EWG, and Give Me the Good Stuff, so I can order by most concerning. So there's actually a lot of concerning ingredients for Sunbum. This is not a sunscreen I would buy, but it's really hard to tell that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean that was the basic overview. There were some other features, I suppose. These things with the star, AI settings, facts, these were actually admin-only features, but I can go ahead and share them now. So you can specify an account, and then for an account, you could say for products and for ingredients, specify different analysis modes. So a content library was basically information we manually added, and then web scraper would be for that product. It would go and scrape the web or search the web for relevant information, similar for ingredients. And then here's where we would define we're going to call them interns, but agents for right there. Yeah, I mean, that was the basics. There was a prior version of CountOn where you can search across various experts. So I can do a quick demo of that. So like, was Give Me the Good Stuff's website where you'd be able to search across her different collections, we called them. These are all the different types of products that she recommended, and then there's some about information here where her own particular rating system was best stuff, good stuff, okay stuff, bad stuff, sneaky stuff, but other experts had their own rating systems. Yeah, I mean we used to have a search experience across all of these because we started out top of funnel, but when large language models and AI exploded onto the scene in 2022, we pivoted to focusing more on bottom of funnel because we thought that's where the real value with AI. It wasn't actually a better search experience right away, but it was definitely a better analyze this thing experience for me. Okay, thanks for watching.